What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to episode 2 of season 2 of the Legendary Podcast. I'm your co-host, Avery Gibson.
And I'm Trey Riddick. Let's do it.
Let's go. Gentlemen, welcome back. Episode 2. We're back at it again. Now, for y'all, it's a very special day here for us. Now, for y'all, it's just probably another Monday. But for us, it is Saturday, which means college football has been happening. And boy, we have seen some awesome games and some traditions and just everything has been going on this weekend. It's been lit. But not only that, we're also going to get into the latest NFL news because, spoiler alert, there's some crazy things that happened this week. And we're also going to talk about MLB, some records being broken, and playoff chases because we're getting to that point of the season where we start figuring out who's going to fill out the format and who is out. Now, before we get into all that, Trey, how was your week?
My week was great. Football, school, practice, the new normal, just until we get into our summer. What about yours?
It was pretty good. I went to the PGA Tour Championship on Sunday, and I saw Tommy Fleetwood win. That was super cool. And other than that, pretty much just school. But yeah, I mean, the highlight was the tour championship. Absolutely, I got a bunch of merch at the shop. And I just had a great time. And it's pretty hot, but it was just super fun. I love golf, so yeah. Alrighty, so we're gonna start with college football, and we're gonna talk about the man of the hour currently for us, Lee Corso. His final time on College Game Day. He is now officially retiring at the age of 90. His career, it's hard to sum it up into like one sentence. I mean, it just can't be stated. His career is absolutely legendary. Built and I mean it's built on tradition, and he just did so much for college football. It's gonna be so weird, like watching College Game Day next week, and he's just like not there. Trey, what are your thoughts?
Obviously, it's going to be sad. Obviously, having all these people retire from college game day and just the new normal becoming people retiring as they get older through life, it truly does get sad. And for him to make his final pick, it was like a beautiful and special moment, even though I really
Full
don't care for
circle.
the two teams that played. But it
Yeah,
was a really full circle moment.
absolutely. And full circle moment as Lee Corso picked his first love, Ohio State, which was the first ever mascot headgear that he donned all the way back in 1996. Now, some statistics from throughout the course of his career and his legendary headgear picks. Lee Corso made 431 career headgear picks, a record of 287 wins to 144 losses, picked Ohio State a record 46 times to win, the most he's picked to win out of any team. He went a perfect 11-0 record back in 1999 making predictions. And throughout the course of his career, picked 69 different teams to win a game. Like I said, his career cannot be understated or overstated. Like what he did for college football is absolutely legendary. And it's like Trey said, it's gonna be sad to see him go, but that's life. Lee, we wish you a happy retirement, and yeah. Anyways, Trey, we saw some crazy action go on today and Saturday.
Oh, for
We
sure.
saw, oh, we saw blowouts. We saw a crazy upset, which we'll get to here in a minute. And we saw quite possibly the most anticipated debut that we've seen in college in a while. What game do you want to start with first?
I would love to start with two teams I despise in Texas and Ohio State. Let's get
All
them out the
right.
way.
So this was the game of Saturday. Well, it was supposed to be. So number one ranked Texas going into Columbus, Ohio, and facing the number 3 ranked Ohio State. Ohio State pulled out the win, 14-7. It was a very defense-heavy game, but of course, the talk of the town for this game was Arch Manning. Now, if that rings a bell, Arch Manning, his grandfather, was Archie Manning, and his 2 uncles are Peyton and Eli Manning. So football runs deep in this family tree. Arch Manning has been sitting behind Quinn Ewers for a couple seasons, and he finally got to make his season starting debut at an away game, and let's just say it did not go great. 17 completions out of 30 passing attempts, 170 yards, a touchdown, and an interception. He definitely ramped it up in the fourth quarter, but at that point it was just too late, and Texas could not pull out the win. Trey, what were your thoughts on Arch Manning's debut?
Arch Manning did have a lackluster debut, but in my opinion, it was not due to his play style. It was due to Texas not creating opportunities for Arch Manning to score, leading him to, yes, he did throw one bad ball, he threw a pick, but the rest of the game, it was a defensive game. Both teams have great defenses, if y'all haven't realized. Ohio State obviously had that crazy pass rush. Ohio State has great DBs because they got to keep up with their DBs.
And
And
quite
of course, they have
possibly,
amazing receivers.
and they have the best safety in college football, of course.
Yes, indeed. Caleb Downs is indeed the best safety in college football.
Yeah, but I mean, and also it's just like asking a quarterback who has never started an away game to start his first away game in Columbus, Ohio, against a hostile crowd, and I'm pretty sure the 3rd largest stadium in the country, is not an easy task for any quarterback. I get that it's fun, and I get that it's funny to like make all this slander about him on the internet. The internet's been having a field day today, with Arch Manning, but like you just gotta realize the situation that he was put into. And he still showed great potential there in the fourth quarter. I'm still very high on Arch Manning. I think he will definitely progress throughout the season. I don't think this is the course of his career. I'm very high on him. I don't know about you, but I for one am.
I am definitely high on Arch Manning. I'm high on any Manning, to be honest with you. I would take no Manning slander. I would take no Arch slander. And mind you, he goes to Texas, and I hate Texas. But to say
It's
that
true.
this young man has struggled, he did have his struggles, but there's no reason why we should be calling him trash or anything, despite him going against the national champions, which they don't really deserve, of the college
Okay.
football league.
Hold up. Okay. Wait.
Deserved,
Listen.
but not deserved.
In the sense that they lost to Michigan, not deserved. But in the sense that
Right.
they beat Tennessee, Oregon, and Notre Dame, deserved.
And oh wait, that's wrong. It
And they
was going to
beat
be interesting.
Oh, they beat Texas too. Yeah.
Yep,
They had to roll through 4 teams. So,
which is a fair point.
but yeah, anyways, for the rest of the game, Julian Sayin made his debut today for Ohio State. Not anything too flashy, but he got the job done. 13 completions out of 20 passing attempts, 126 yards, and a touchdown. He looked pretty good out there for his first start. I think, again, I think this kid has a very, I'm saying kid, he's older than me, but I think he has a very high ceiling as well. And I think he can take Ohio State possibly back to another championship. Because, I mean, the team just looks, I think, if you ask me, I think the team might even look even better this year. The offense like wasn't as good this year, but remember, it was a very defense heavy game for both of them. But the defense was lights out. I mean, Texas could not get anything done on the ground or in the air. I'm very high on Ohio State again this year, and I don't even like them that much. But yeah, I mean, a crazy statistic from this game. This is the first time since October 31st, 2015, Halloween, that Texas has been shut out through the first 3 quarters of a game. Last time that happened was against Iowa State, and they lost 24-0 in that game.
Sorry, I just love to hate on Texas.
But
Oh,
yeah,
Iowa
so
State.
it was It was definitely it was a very defense heavy game for sure. I keep saying that, but I mean, it truly was. Like
It really was.
if you were watching it, you just know. I mean, nothing was happening basically. It was a fun game though. I enjoyed watching it. Anyways, let's move on to the next game I want to cover here. This one, I'm biased, all right, but
Steamrolled.
hey, listen, absolutely steamrolled. Oh, it's upside down. Georgia Bulldogs. Hoo, sick 'em. What a game. 45-7. They steamrolled Marshall. I was having fun the whole game. Like during halftime, I went and got some McDonald's. Like I was just enjoying myself. I mean, it was just embarrassing for Marshall. Which, I mean, you also got to think about it. It's a Sun Belt Conference team
Yep.
versus the number 5 ranked Georgia Bulldogs who play in the SEC. So it wasn't going to be fair to begin with. But, I mean, Trey, your thoughts on this game?
Oh boy, this Georgia offense is looking elite. My God, Gunnar Stockton, 190 yards and 2 touchdowns. One of them went to my boy Zachariah Branch. You will be missed. It's good to see a team finally use Zachariah Branch to his best abilities. Even though he had 3 receptions for 95 yards and a touchdown, he is one of the best receivers in college football. I wish my Trojans would have used him like he was and used his speed, but that remains to be seen. Gunnar Stockton doing his thing on the ground. 73 rushing yards apparently is what I'm seeing.
And 2
And
touchdowns.
yeah, and 2 touchdowns. And this Georgia offense is just cooking with gas. And I'm excited to see what they do.
Absolutely. Yeah, 4 total
Please.
touchdowns for Gunnar Stockton. I mean, they took him out, and they took him out once the third quarter was over. They said, "You're good. You did everything you could have done. Like, good job. You played a heck of a game today." And they put in the backup, and he also cooked Puglisi. Yeah, so I mean, the offense is just rolling. This is an offense that is known to be very run heavy, but last year finished 15th in the SEC in rushing, which is as a rushing offense, which is crazy. But this year, already looking good. I think 3 total rushing touchdowns from the offense and well over 200 rushing yards. It was a blowout. I don't know how else to put it. It was just super fun to watch. I was laughing the whole time. I was hyped. But yeah, for the rest of it, I mean, Marshall, Ja'Kai Long, 3 completions out of 11 attempts for 19 yards. They could not get anything going. They put in Zion Turner, 6 completions out of 7 attempts and 100 yards, which was a bit better. But at that point, it was way too late for Marshall.
Okay. At least they got 100 yards passing.
I mean, yeah.
And they scored.
You take your wins where you can get them. You know.
Might as well get a little small victory. A little tiny
Yeah.
victory.
All right, Trey. What game do you want to cover next? We got 2 options. We can go with Tennessee, or we can go with the upset.
I'm going to save the upset for last so we can just get Syracuse and Tennessee out the way because, oh my goodness.
Wow. I know the score looks not close. It looks a little bit closer, but like
Then
in
it really
reality,
seems.
what the game was, I mean, Tennessee just
Lopsided.
had a grip on them the whole game.
Let me tell y'all. Everybody was like, oh, Tennessee's going to lose this game. No Nico Ameliva. Tennessee said, we got you. We don't need Nico Ameliva. We're Tennessee. We could build a program. And
Yep.
they showed. Granted, it is Syracuse, but Syracuse has been in the portal. They have been recruiting. And Syracuse is not as bad as you think they really are, to be honest with you. Because,
Yeah.
oh my gosh.
Yeah, Joey Aguilar, 16 completions out of 28 attempts, 248 yards, and 3 passing touchdowns for Tennessee.
Which is a good to decent game for me, in my opinion.
That's very good. That's well above average.
Even with the loss.
I mean, no, that's Tennessee's quarterback.
Oh, my fault. I just really looked at my stats. I'm sorry. I'm talking about
Nah,
Syracuse's quarterback.
You're good. Syracuse's quarterback, Steve Angeli, 23 completions of 40 attempts, 274 yards, a touchdown, and an interception.
That is what I was referring to. Not great, but it's decent.
where Syracuse really found their success was on the ground. Yassine Willis, 23 rushing attempts, 91 yards, and 3 touchdowns. That was where the success came from for Syracuse. They couldn't really get much going in the air, but on the ground, I mean, they did just about all they could, but Tennessee at that point was just up by way too much.
Now, the shocker for me was Jonte Cook. 6 receptions, 50 yards, and 1 touchdown. Thought he would have a little bit more of accomplishment, maybe 80 to 100 yards this game, but
yeah,
we'll see. It'll get there.
Absolutely. All right, and now let's get into the fun one. This, quoting my friend Danny here, who is an FSU fan, this is for Lee Corso, this is for the SEC elitists, and this is for the committee. FSU has upset Bama week 1. This is the first time in, I think, 23 years that Bama has lost their season opener, which is just insane. Almost everyone went into this game expecting Bama to beat them. This is an FSU team that got 1-2 wins last year. They looked awful last year. They couldn't do anything last year, which is crazy because the year before that they went undefeated. But as everyone knows, the AP poll did not select them into the playoffs. The committee did not put them into the playoffs. Instead, insisted on putting Texas and Bama in. It was very upsetting for a lot of us, including me. I'm not an FSU fan, but I definitely think they deserve to get in. But yeah, this is an FSU team that absolutely struggled to do anything right last year. They come into this season. Tommy Castellanos has high expectations. He's feeling confident. He goes into the game and says, quote, "They don't have Nick Saban to save them. I just don't see them stopping me." And he was right. Tommy Castellanos, 9 completions out of 14 attempts and 152 yards, 0 passing touchdowns. But he did gain 72 rushing yards and a rushing touchdown. And of course, the rest of the offense also put up some good numbers as well. En route to beat Bama 31-17. The defense was good. This was just a crazy game. What are your thoughts, Trey?
Oh my goodness. I'm looking at this stat sheet right now, and oh my gosh. From Ty Simpson's standpoint, it really doesn't look that bad. From his stats, it doesn't look that bad. Not at all, to be honest with you. Throwing 2 tugs, 254. His completions were 23 or 43, which kind of makes it look bad, but it's just Bama was getting steamrolled, to be honest with you. And
yeah,
the thing I've been hearing all throughout the week is Kalen DeBoer maybe shouldn't have took this job because of the steps it takes to fill Nick Saban's era of what he's done at Alabama, which is no diss on Coach DeBoer because I think he's a really good coach, especially what he did for Washington. But filling in for Nick Saban, it is a big thing to do. And, of course, Alabama fans are going to have high expectations. But I didn't think that Florida State was going to – I thought it was going to be close, but I thought Bama was going to win this game for sure.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it was very nice. Out of the entire College Game Day crew, everyone picked Alabama to beat Florida State except for the man himself, Lee Corso. He took Florida State, and it just makes it all the more sweet for college football fans, as not only did he correctly pick Ohio State to win, but he also picked Florida State to win in his final appearance on College Game Day. But yeah, I mean, obviously, as a Georgia fan, I don't like Alabama. I don't like them at all. Never will. Never have. Never will. It's not going to happen. You're never going to see me saying go Bama. I don't care what the situation is.
Blitz, Bama, blitz.
So to see them get upset by Florida State in week 1 and see all those fans run out into the field, I personally was very happy. No offense, Trey. But,
hey, I'm just a USC fan.
Yeah, but I was super excited. I was over here like they did it. Like I can't believe because even I thought Florida State was gonna lose, and not that I wanted them to. That's just what I was feeling. Mm-hmm. And they won. My friend Danny was just like he was confident. He was like, "We got this. We're gonna win." And of course, that's what they did. They pulled out the win. It was legendary. Now, for other games that were pretty much mostly blowouts, Penn State beat Nevada today. Drew Aller or Alar, I don't know. I've never. I feel like you could say it either way. 18 completions, 213 yards, I'm looking at the wrong thing. Sorry, 217 yards and a touchdown. Oregon beats Montana State, and the new quarterback for Oregon, Dante Moore, has 213 yards and 3 touchdowns. That's what it was. And then Iowa State beat South Dakota. Rocco Becht? I don't know. Okay. Guys, I know ball, I swear. But yeah, anyways, 278 yards, 3 touchdowns. So those were some of the other games that we felt like mentioning. The ones
And
that
I will give y'all some updates.
Oh, okay.
You said Oregon's, right?
Yeah, Oregon.
Okay. So the next couple of games currently that we have going on, fourth quarter, 2 minutes to go. Oklahoma is leading Illinois State 35-3. Not really nothing
Jeez.
to stock. Yeah. Texas A&M currently being UTSA 21-10. Halftime currently going on.
What's that LSU game looking like?
I'm gonna save that one actually.
Oh,
So
okay.
Kansas State and North Dakota head to head. We're at halftime. North Dakota is leading 21-17 against Kansas State. A
It's
little
a
bit of a
close
shocker
one.
for me. Florida is beating LIU 38-0. It's in the third quarter, 14 minutes to go. Second quarter game for Texas Tech and AR Pine Bluff. Texas Tech leads that game 37-0, second quarter. And I'm going to just go right ahead. So for Clemson and LSU, Battle of Death Valley, tie game, Paul game 3-3, second quarter. That game is
Oh,
going on currently.
heavy defense
Mich-
game.
Michigan, New Mexico, really big shocker for me. Second quarter, Michigan is winning 17-10.
Only.
Really close, really close.
Dang.
And
Okay.
yeah, another second quarter game. We have Ole Miss and Georgia State. Ole Miss leads that ball game 10-0 in the second quarter.
Makes sense.
And then, of course, I'm going to be really biased with my USC Trojans. We are currently winning the game 35-10, which I expect
Jeez.
40. I expect 40 points to be put up, but I did not expect Missouri State to have 10 points. We need to do better. Second quarter game with a minute to go, almost halftime. And those are your score updates for CFB.
All right. Now, moving from college football to the National Football League, we have lots to talk about this week. And you know what? Looking at Trey's jersey, let's just start there. Trey, I'll let you talk about this one.
Ladies and gentlemen, my life is whole and complete again. We finally, which I predicted way back when he was a free agent, we signed Amari Cooper, my favorite player since I was a kid. We finally have him back. And from what I've been hearing, he says the job's not done. He still has gas in the tank. He's ready to go.
He's ready. I mean, he clearly did not accomplish something while he was technically would that have been in Oakland at the time he was there?
Yeah.
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 So he clearly had some unfinished business to do. So don't be surprised if you see Amari Cooper, maybe not prime Amari Cooper, but don't be surprised if you see him go 800 to 1,000 yards and a nice handful of touchdowns this season, especially with Geno Smith at quarterback.
And I'm trusting in Geno. I like it. I love it.
All right, now let's talk about probably the biggest headline of all week. It probably doesn't matter what else happened in sports. I feel like this was going to be the biggest headline no matter what. The Dallas Cowboys decided to trade Micah Parsons to the Green Bay Packers in exchange for 2 first-rounders and defensive tackle Kenny Clark. This absolutely shook the NFL world. I mean, I was at marching band practice, and when this went off on our phones, we all went crazy. I mean, we were all of us who watch football, we all gathered around and we were like, "What the heck just happened?" This was
And
the
mind
last
you, I
thing.
was at football practice.
Yeah,
And they
yeah.
announced this.
this was the last thing anyone expected. Like, because what was it? I mean, Trey Hendrickson stayed with the Bengals,
Yep.
and Scary Terry McLaurin
Yep.
stayed with the Commanders. So everyone was like, all right, so that must mean that Micah Parsons is probably going to stay with the Cowboys, right? He's just
Yeah, because that was
stalling out.
good.
It's going to cause drama. He's just going to stay with the team anyways. But no. Jerry Jones had enough of his crap, and he said, you're gone. We're going to trade you. Packers sent in their offer. Jerry Jones clearly liked it. And Micah Parsons is now the face of a possibly very scary Green Bay
My
defense in
God.
this upcoming season.
There's two things I want to say. I love and appreciate the city of Dallas in my heart. I love Dallas so much.
Oh boy.
Thank you for Luca, and thank you for getting him out my division. Even though we play him this year, thank you so much. I appreciate y'all. And number two, I may not be a Packers fan, but you know I love Jordan Love and company. Go Pack, go! I'm so proud.
Absolutely.
I'm ready to see them.
I'm very high on the Packers this year. Like,
Me
I
too.
think that they could be in contention legitimately to win the division over the Lions. I say that like wholeheartedly. Jordan
Agreed.
Love only can get better. Jaden Reed is your receiver 2. Matthew Golden's probably your receiver 1, I'm pretty sure. And you've got Josh Jacobs in the backfield. You got a decent offensive line. You got a pretty decent offensive line.
Mhm.
And now you have a defense that is headlined by Micah Parsons. I mean, this team has all the pieces they need to go and win a division.
Just killer.
Absolutely crazy. But yeah. So the second he got traded, second they traded him, Packers signed him to an extension, 4 years, $188 million, $188 million. He'll be making almost $50 million a season, which makes him the highest paid non-quarterback in the league. Do you think that he's worth more than Myles Garrett?
He's very close.
Yeah, I was about to say because I think Myles Garrett right now is definitely the better player.
Better player.
Micah Parsons is more athletic. Don't get me wrong on that. I think like speed wise especially. Like maybe not strength wise, but speed wise, like he's fast. But like Myles Garrett overall has just been consistent. Micah Parsons was kind of down last year. But I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm not downplaying Micah Parsons here. But, you know, that's you're betting a lot there, I will say. So, cuz I mean like after having a down season, you don't know what could happen, really. I think Micah Parsons is going to do good, but I don't know. I think Myles Garrett is definitely worth more. That's my opinion though. I don't know about you.
I agree with you because Myles Garrett plays for a team that's not as good as the Packers or the, the Cowboys. Who cannot speak. So mind you, Myles Garrett's been tearing up the league for a while with the Browns. So I would agree Myles Garrett is definitely the better player.
Yeah.
Now what to keep in mind, what if he would have got traded? Because there was disputes about his contract too.
Yeah. That. Jeez. We could have seen like a whole different league this season. Like imagine if like Terry McLaurin and Trey Hendrickson also like that. I mean this. I tell you this offseason was like dramatic and juicy, but like it could have been like way worse.
My gosh.
I'm glad the Commanders held on to Terry McLaurin though, because I mean
I'm not.
I am.
We gotta
Okay.
play them the first week.
You're a Giants fan. Okay, I personally want the Commanders to like win. I love Jaden Daniels a lot.
I do too.
I get he played for LSU, but like he's cool. He's such a cool dude, and he's so good. I mean, he had like the best rookie season of all time. Maybe not statistically, but he also brought a team that went like 4-13 the year prior, all the way to the NFC Conference Championship. So
I'll always be biased and say Cam Newton.
fair enough. But yeah, I mean, it's just like I don't understand. Like maybe you do, but I just don't understand why they do these contract stall outs and crap. I think it's really stupid. Like I think front offices should just come to the realization that like, yeah, we should pay this guy. He's pretty good. Like I don't know, but like I get it if you're tight on money, whatnot. Sure. If you don't have the salary to do that, then sure, just trade him, whatever. But like, if you have the salary cap, sign him, extend him. You want to win, don't you? You want to win games, and to win games, you have to come to agreement into terms with, and be like, yeah, if he wants a little bit more money, why don't we pay him what he's worth? Like, I just don't get it. Maybe there's more to it. But I personally think that they should just pay players what they're worth and stop being so greedy. Because in reality, if you pay them more, you're gonna win games. More fans are gonna come to your games, and you're just gonna profit off of that and probably make back what you're giving. Business. Yeah.
In other news,
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
we do also have to cover all these 53-man rosters and cuts.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna have to go ahead and get this out the way with my sad news. Tommy DeVito has been cut and is signed with the Patriots on waivers. You will be missed, Tommy DeVito.
I
Thank you
I
so
love
much for bringing me joy in dark times.
I love how we both did the. Yeah. No, it's sad. I mean, that's like his hometown. So, and now he's talking about how he has to move away from his mom, and yeah, he just seems kind of down, man, and you hate to see it. I mean, other news: Desmond Watson was cut from the Buccaneers. Stupid decision.
Yeah. Free
Shiloh
Desmond Watson.
Free Desmond Watson. Shiloh Sanders was cut from the Bucks.
Free Shiloh.
Justifiable. I think it was justifiable. I just think there's lots of factors that went into it. Not saying Shiloh Sanders isn't a good player, but when you're 25 as a rookie and you're still kind of unproven and you're kind of letting your temper out on the field and punching a player, which I understand the tight end was kind of talking crap, but that's really not justifiable to punching him
cool.
and getting your team penalized and getting ejected. You got to keep your cool. It's a team sport. When you do something like that, you're not only hurting yourself, you're hurting the rest of the team. I think it was kind of reasonable. But I mean, I hope Shiloh can find success with another team, whether that's in the Canadian Football League or that's with a different NFL franchise. I just don't think the Bucs was the right fit for him.
Now I do want to ask you, how does it feel about the Kobe Bryant and Nick Nash news? Even though they have been re-signed to your practice squad, how does it feel that they have not made the roster, despite you do need more DBs? But just want to get your thoughts and opinions on it.
I think Kobe Bryant should be on the roster. Maybe not as corner 2.
I agree.
At the end of the day, he is an undrafted free agent. But the potential is definitely there. Absolutely. I think he should have made it in as like corner 4, 5, something like that. But I'm just happy he's still here. I'm happy he's back, on the practice squad, and glad he's contributing. And we didn't just like sign him just to get rid of him. So that's nice to see. But yeah. Other than that, I mean, who else? Easton Stick, I think, is on the practice squad after a pretty nice preseason debut for him. But yeah, I mean, I'm pretty happy with how the roster has shaped up. I'm excited for this season. I'm excited to play the Bucs next week, especially because we absolutely put belt to cheeks on them in 2 games last year. So, well, not the first game, but our offense went crazy in both games. So, I'm excited. Yeah, I think Bijan is going to be in contention for Offensive Player of the Year. Drake London's going to only get better. Michael Penix has a super high ceiling. And yeah. So, yeah. I was going to say something else. I don't remember. Yeah, but other than that, I mean, Shador Shador Sanders. Shador Browns. Gosh. Shador Sanders is QB3 on the Browns roster chart. Do you... Gosh, sorry. Do you think you should be QB2 over Dylan Gabriel?
Wait, I thought he was QB3. When did he
Yeah,
go down?
I'm saying
Oh,
should
you
he
said
be
QB4.
No, I thought. Oh, did I? Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
that's what threw me off. I was like,
My bad.
huh?
My bad. QB3 on the Browns roster depth chart. Do you think he should be 2?
Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, yeah. To be honest with you, if we go off of both of Dylan Gabriel and Shador Sanders' preseason games, it's kind of tied.
Yeah.
Dylan Gabriel did play bad in one and started turning the ball over, and Shador played lights out in his first one. Second one,
Not so
Shador
great in
didn't
his
really
second one.
yeah,
Yeah.
not so great in his second one. Dylan Gabriel ended up playing better. We're gonna have to have another QB battle at this point between these two to see
Yeah.
what they can do.
And I mean, I
So
get
to
it.
be honest with you, I don't really know.
I get it. I mean, Shador wasn't on the really in the Browns' plans. He was just kind of there, so they were
Yeah.
like, why not? And I mean, also, second preseason game, he did hold on to the ball for what felt like ages, and got sacked like 5 times. It's understandable, but I mean, also like you said, the first game, I mean, he was great. I mean, you really couldn't have asked for much better in his first game in the preseason. I mean, 2 touchdowns, 150 something yards, I think. I mean, it was just a good performance. I had fun watching it. Well, watching what I could through highlights because it was our high school football game that night. But I mean, I don't know. I think he definitely deserves. I think either of them, Dylan Gabriel and Shador, deserve QB2. So definitely congrats to Dylan Gabriel. Congrats to Joe Flacco for getting the starting job again. I hope he absolutely cooks like he did 2 seasons ago. Yeah. And, I mean, yeah. In other news, Kyle Hamilton and the Ravens agreed to a 4-year, $100 million extension. One of the better safeties
Hey, him.
in the NFL. I mean, this is reasonable. Very reasonable. Nice contract extension. It's glad that he'll be around with the team on a very good Ravens defense for the next few seasons. I'm excited to see that. Adam Thielen returns to the Vikings in a trade with the Panthers. So that'll be nice. He'll be back with Justin Jefferson again. And probably playing wide receiver 2 for the first 3 games, I think, while Jordan Addison is serving his suspension. And speaking of suspensions due to driving, the last thing we have here is Rashee Rice will serve a 6-game suspension to start the 2025 NFL season due to that highway incident he had. If you know, you know. But, I mean, Trey, your thoughts on that? You think that's a justifiable punishment for him?
It really should be more due to reckless decision. I hope he does learn
I
his
agree.
lesson as a player, but that's all I can really get into. I do
Yeah.
have another news update. Hunter Renfrow has been signed to the Panthers active roster, and he is
Oh.
back due to Jalen Coker missing 4 to 6 weeks due to his quad injury. So we should
Okay.
see the Panthers look different now with Hunter Renfrow back, which I thought that since he got cut, maybe the Raiders will go back for another reunion and go sign him too, so we could have another underrated receiver that's going to do something.
Like high school reunion squad. Not high school, but you get what I mean. That was a bad joke.
Devontae Adams, if you want to come back, I'm down. No, I'm down. We can
Let's
make
just
something
get the
happen.
gang back together.
OBJ is next. OBJ is next. Hopefully, come back to the Giants.
Oh. I thought you meant to the Raiders. I was like, huh?
Back to the
And
Giants.
is there anything else?
Not that I can think of for the NFL.
All right. Well, we got one last segment here, MLB season. So yeah, we got I think 4 weeks left of the season.
Yeah, March to
Um,
October.
yeah. So we got like 4 weeks left. Things are heating up. We're seeing records being broken. It seems to be like every day now. And
It's getting
teams are
crazy.
starting to shape into their postseason form. So first off, let's just give a hand to Cal, the big dumper Raleigh. No claps. Oh, okay, there we go. Yeah. All right, this man, as you all know, is having a season for the ages. Broke the single season catcher's home run record. He is sitting at 50, I think. Maybe he has more at this moment, but he broke the record with 49, and then he hit 50. He's still on pace for I think 60. He's on pace to possibly break Aaron Judge's AL single season home run record, which is insane because he's a catcher. If you don't keep up with baseball, catchers are usually not this good offensively. They're more of a defensive piece. They're framing. They get like balls done in the dirt. Like they're heavily for defense and being able to catch 99 to 100 mile an hour fastballs. But some catchers are just insane offensive players, and Cal Raleigh is one of them. And he is having a season that we have never seen from a catcher ever. And it's super cool just to witness this. Just like witness the history that's being made. I don't know about you, Trey, but like I think this is awesome. I don't know what your thoughts are on this.
I love it. I love seeing fresh new players doing their thing and evolving the game of baseball. Cal Raleigh is currently at 50 currently. That's a beautiful thing. And like you said, it's not a really normal thing for catchers to really have high home run stats like that. But Cal Raleigh is that guy for real. You're talking about a home run derby
Yeah.
champion. He deserves whatever is about to come his way.
Home run derby champ. Sorry, my bad.
I'm sorry for that.
If you don't know that old video of Cal Raleigh when he was a kid, basically saying he's the home run derby champ, and he predicted it like 20-something years later. He won. Crazy. Bro's definitely a time traveler. Anyways, let's see now. Like we said, teams nearing closer and closer to playoffs as the format is going to start to shape up here any week now. Obviously, I mean, right now the two best teams in baseball are duking it out in a 3-game series: the Brewers versus the Blue Jays. So far, it's looking pretty fun. Saw Miles Straw robbed a home run, but I haven't seen much from that. But I mean, like it's just we're gonna see teams get eliminated. Yeah, we're gonna see teams get eliminated. I don't want to say a specific team, but teams like the White Sox and the Rockies, definitely not the Braves. The Braves are definitely in contention for a playoff spot. Like they are every year.
So are the Rockies.
No.
They're really good this year,
They're
guys.
not. No. The Rockies are eliminated. No, the Braves though. The Braves are like on pace for like 100 wins. Yeah, like they are.
Sure.
Like they are every season. They're good every season.
Yeah, they did clinch.
Don't look it up.
61 wins, they clinched. It's okay, guys. I can't talk anymore.
It's not okay. It's not
okay. We're slipping.
Oh,
we're literally
Dodgers?
2 games behind.
Oh.
Yeah, we're 2 games behind. We're actually so close to losing
2
this
games
division.
behind the Padres? Wait, I haven't looked at the standings. Hold up. What?
We're actually 2 games ahead. We're 2 games ahead. We're winning currently. And then the Yankees are 3 behind the Blue Jays. Yeah. Currently.
And the Braves lost. Are we serious, bro? Chris Sale went 6 innings, only 1 earned run and 9 strikeouts in his return from the IL, and the Braves still managed to lose. This team is not.
That's free rage
disappoint me this season.
That's free rage bait.
It's so free, bro. I'm gonna crash out. I need NFL to get here like faster, bro. Because I'm so tired of the MLB at this point. I can't. Not the
And y'all
MLB.
lost to the Phillies. And
Stop.
you lost to the Phillies.
Stop. Stop. Just.
Speaking of
Hey,
Phillies,
let's cut that out. Let's cut that out.
speaking of Phillies,
Oh, spore bomb.
no, 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 no. Say it the right way. You have to say it the right way.
Spore bomb.
Why don't you tell since you love the Phillies so much, I would love for you to tell the beautiful people what he did. I'll just sit
So,
there and look at you.
so the Braves pitching staff may have crumbled a bit. Um, you know. Hey, let's talk about the offense first. The offense put up 4 runs. It was pretty decent. It wasn't bad. Olsen had a home run. Yeah, that marks I think his 5th or 6th consecutive season with at least 20 home runs in a season. So that was pretty cool. But the pitching staff gave up 19 runs and
Mm,
and a
mm,
4 home run game to Kyle Schwarber.
mm. Man,
Which actually marks the 3rd 4 home run game that has happened in this season, which is a record. It's never happened before in MLB. And it just so happens that the Braves have given up 2 of the 3 4 home run games, which is
y'all
crazy
even y'all even
because
let one of the unks in baseball, Bryce Harper, hit one. Oof.
Bryce Harper is good. Why are we hating?
No hate. I love Bryce Harper. He really is good. Bro's turning into an unk now.
He's still
We let
good.
unk we let unk cook. I wish
Yes.
Trey Turner would have hit one. I wish Trey Turner would have hit one. I miss Trey
Yeah.
Turner. I love
Unks
Trey
Unks
Turner.
cook all the time. Like, what are we saying, bro?
Should we call them Braves killers now?
Okay, anyways, so first 4 home run game of the season. So before the season started, there was not a 4 home run game since 2018, I think, or 2017. Anyways, the Braves faced Eugenio Suarez. Oh, what are you showing? Oh, okay. We can get that off the screen now. Um, okay, so the Braves played the Diamondbacks this season. Eugenio Suarez hit 4 home runs, but the crazy thing is, the Braves were the 3rd team in MLB history to let a player hit 4 home runs, but then come back and win the game. So they won that game. And then Nick, last name Kurtz, had a 6-hit, 4 home run performance, which was probably the greatest offensive night in baseball history. That was against the Astros. Trey's probably happy about that one. So that happened, and then of course the Braves played the Phillies, and Kyle Schwarber, who probably would be the leading MVP candidate if Shohei was not on the Dodgers. 4 home runs against the Braves. So the Braves have given up 2 4 home run games this season. Yeah. Um, yeah. Schwarber!
I hate to break it to you. I think Shohei's not gonna win the MVP.
What?
I kind of don't think he's gonna win it.
Why?
I think Schwarber edges him out
You're
by a little
serious?
bit.
Really?
Yeah, I'm so serious.
Oh, really?
I do want to say put the paper bag over my head because we've been blowing games, but like the dejection in my voice currently. It's just I can't. I'm just not feeling it. I'm currently not feeling
Nah.
it.
I think Shohei
I'm
wins.
just
I'm not gonna lie.
I'm just. I
I
wish
think
I.
Shohei wins. Shohei's got the higher stolen base count, the higher average. He's only got 4 less home runs. But I guess Schwarber does have, like, almost 30 more RBIs. Yeah. But I don't know. I think Shohei still wins, but it's definitely
I'm
getting. I mean, it's
nervous.
getting tight. It's getting real close.
I'm so nervous for this team.
Yeah,
It's not even funny.
Trey's actually scared because the Dodgers are genuinely like selling games left and right. Mind you, this was a team that's spent like more than $1 billion in the past 2 seasons. This is a super team, and they were supposed to break like the MLB wins record this season, and now they're sitting at 77 and 58.
Mm.
In fact, of all the teams leading their divisions, they have the second worst record. The
Gosh.
Phillies have 79 wins. Brewers got 85. Dodgers have 77. Blue Jays have 78. Tigers have 79. And Houston has 75. Now, mind you, Dodgers are still definitely going to make the playoffs. Probably going to win the division. I mean, the Padres are creeping up, but Dodgers win a division every year, except for that one weird year the Giants won. But, I mean, hey, I'm not that concerned for you, Trey. I think the Dodgers still pull out a win.
First round exits. Maybe second round.
I think you'll still somehow make the playoffs. I'm not gonna lie.
I do too. First round exits, second round exits, maybe.
I mean, yeah. Who knows, man? You know, you can never predict it. Just remember this. I had those same thoughts back in 2021 when the Braves barely made the playoffs. What
Did
happened?
we have to bring up 2021?
Yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah.
2024. We can bring up 2024.
Well, y'all didn't beat us, so it's not as bad. We lost to the Padres.
Y'all lucky y'all had injuries.
We lost to the Padres, and the Padres are cool. So
Oh wait, those are we got your get back for you. We beat our rivals for y'all. You're welcome. You can
anyways,
stop hating us now.
so yeah, I mean the Braves went in 85 and 76 in 2021, and they won the World Series. So don't give up. I mean, my team's basically eliminated, so I don't
Yeah, I feel
have
bad.
hope.
I feel
But
bad.
don't give up because y'all still
I
got
feel
that.
bad.
We don't gotta talk about it. Anthony Edwards
We don't.
Anthony Edwards don't want to hear it either.
Shall I put up 19-4? 19-4 is the new meme. Oh wait, you can't pull up the fact that the Dodgers had 22 dropped on them before.
Okay. Anyways, what else do we have? I think that's pretty much it. Yeah. All right, that's it. I mean, we pretty much covered all the funsies, goodies stuff. Yeah.
USC is currently winning, and we dropped 40.
I'm glad you said something because I was gonna say something, and then I just like completely blanked again, and I was like,
Also, currently at the time of this being created, Clemson is actually winning 10-3 at halftime. Whoever is in the future, I hope you tell us the score of the game. Obviously, I'm just kidding, but yeah, go Trojans! Fight on.
That's me yawning. That means I probably have to go to sleep soon. I had a late game last night, and so did Trey. Football game, high school. So I didn't get home till like 11.
And next Thursday, it'll be another long one.
It will be Thursday.
We're cooked.
Crap.
We're cooked.
Oh,
We're cooked.
dude, I forgot that we have a Thursday game, bro.
We're not getting
I'm gonna
back.
I'm gonna go to school. It's an away game too.
It's an away game, and we have to go back to school the next day.
Oh my god, we're so good, bro.
We're not making it back. We're not
Hey,
making
knowing
it
Miss
back.
Gratzer though, there's football players in our class. So she's probably
Yep.
just gonna let us like chill. We'll see though.
Dang, that's the game before homecoming. Oh,
Oh yeah. Well, we play Cedartown for a homecoming game.
that's the homecoming game?
You know, Cedartown isn't actually that good this year.
Oh yeah, I actually heard of that. I actually heard of
That's
that.
I was supposed to say Logan Castle. He was telling me that that they're I think it was him. I think he was telling me they're not that good this year. All their good players graduated. You know, their D1 recruits to Kentucky and Clemson graduated. All right, so I'm gonna get ready for bed here soon because I'm tired. Probably watch a little bit of the Clemson LSU game. Then I gotta go to bed. I got church in the morning. All right, so we had fun recording this episode, as you know we usually do. We love doing this for y'all. We love just talking about sports and just hanging out. So yeah, signing off. I'm your co-host Avery Gibson,
D. Hollywood Trey.
and we will see you guys in the next episode. Peace.
Let's go. Fight on. Go USC.